Welcome back to the Nightmare Arcade, where yet again we're doing a lightning round. I actually really enjoyed the last set, but this time we're going for a slightly different theme. If you want a video that is dedicated to boobs and fan service, definitely check out the previous video. It's going to be in the upper right. Yeah. Still not used to doing that. Here in the Nightmare Arcade, we like to spotlight indie games I've either discovered or, like in this case, got sent to me by my homie Piratemonke yet again. Dude as a gift for finding these hidden gems, I swear. I went into this game fully expecting to hate it. I'm not one for roguelikes, but when I saw the whole thing was Resident Evil inspired, I had to give it a shot. Now, when I say I'm not into this style of game, that might be a little unfair, because this is actually my first real time trying one. Still, I'm not a fan of losing progress in games I play. Let's just say I can be a little bit of a sore loser. That said, I got this homie named Jared who, on top of many other things, will stream the original Rogue from time to time. So I had a rough idea of what I was walking into. The mansion isn't free roaming like the traditional survival horror. Nah, this game is grid based. Every time you take an action, the enemies do too. That turns each encounter into a kind of strategic puzzle. You're finding items, locating exits, upgrading weapons and magic, all while trying to survive just a little longer. The demo has more length than I expected. What I thought would be a quick look turned into a solid hour of fun and frustration, in a good way. I'm not saying I'll suddenly deep dive into roguelikes, but for dipping my toes in, totally worth it. Even my friends who love this genre gave it a thumbs up. That's a solid endorsement in my book.
Pewnie. Świetnie się bawię. Siedzę sobie na kiblu, poranna kupa papierosek. Zastanawiam się, jak zacząć następny dzień.
This one couldn't be more different. Right out of the gate, the art in this game is amazing. You're sent into this creepy house, solving puzzles and trying to figure out what the hell is going on. It took me longer than I'd like to admit to realize I could use a controller, and that definitely helped the experience. Now, I wasn't 100% sure what was going on, but as I say often in my worst of the worst videos, it's fine. The puzzles mostly revolve around light and piecing things together, and it moves at a far slower pace than I expected. Honestly, I'm not sure this one is for me. That's not the same as saying it's bad, it's just not my thing. Now, if you're watching this footage and thinking, Adam, what are you talking about? Nothing you have mentioned is in this footage. Yeah, well, the version I played before was a bit different than the current demo. This newer one, way better, more combat, stronger world building, and still the same gorgeous look. Even so, I just wasn't feeling it. The first 5 minutes were rough for me, and the puzzles were built in a way that started to make sense after a while. If nothing else, you should try the demo. My friends loved it. I'm more than willing to admit this might just be a me problem. Now, this game was something else. It legit felt like I was back in the 90s with how it looked and played. I know the indie scene is obsessed with the retro aesthetic right now, but sometimes I wonder if they get so caught up in how it looks, they forget about how it feels. Phase Zero absolutely nailed the feeling. Just like the last time with The Killing Antidote, which kind of inspired that whole episode, Phase Zero was the standout this time. The best thing I can say about this demo is the ending. I know that sounds backhanded, but stay with me. Gameplay-wise, solid Resident Evil vibes with killer graphics, great sound, and an atmosphere you can feel. But it's the ending that really lands. One of my main issues with Resident Evil 2 specifically is that it doesn't always sell the hopelessness of the world. Phase Zero nails that. When the demo ends, it hammers home just how alone you are. It's bleak, it's heavy, the odds of finding other people alive and helpful feels slim, which makes your final actions hit that much harder.
Hey! I can see you! Over here! Help me out! What? Wait! You can't just leave me here.
I love doing these lightning round videos. I still want to do the longer videos like with Rental when I have the chance. But it's really fun to get that sneak peek before these games really come out. Phase Zero is an instant purchase for me. It just felt right. Really hit all the right notes. Even though House of Necrosis isn't my genre and Holstin really didn't resonate with me, I'd still say all three of these games are absolutely worth checking out. Each one brought something unique to the table, and sometimes that's all I'm looking for. Anyways, I'm Adam the Horror Historian. Thank you for watching this episode of the Nightmare Arcade. Join us next time when we start talking about the worst of the worst again. That's right, Season 3, Episode 2, and kind of a callback to Season 1. Either way, hope you enjoyed the video. Stay scared, stay curious.